I loved it. I thought it was like spiritual boot camp, kind of like just this overwhelming feeling of the Spirit all the time, and I really enjoyed that. And being so close with to so many other missionaries and people who are doing their best to be spiritual and do the right things, I thought that was just an incredible experience. And so I don't know. I guess I just kind of naturally felt at home in that environment. So I don't really know what I'd suggest for people to help prepare for the MTC. And though I can share a little bit of experience about how the MTC helped me prepare for the mission field, um, the nice thing about being in the MTC is that you have all the educational resources and information that you need, but without any of the obstacles that a mission provides. And the reason that was good was because it helped solidify in me a commitment to do what was right. Before I really had to get placed in the situation where I had to make that decision. Because I saw a lot of missionaries when I got into the field who, they knew that according to Preach My Gospel and what the general authorities say, that you're supposed to, involve the members in the missionary work and obey all the mission rules. But then when they got into the actual circumstance, they couldn't really see how that was going to be compatible with their efforts. Like they thought that by obeying the mission rules, it would make it less likely they would find people to teach, or that by obeying the mission rules, it would they just anger the members or frustrate them and that sort of thing. And so they didn't really. It was hard for them to push ahead and do what we were asked to do, despite the trials that we confronted as missionaries. But in the MTC, I was able to internalize all those principles and commit to them so fully that whenever I got into the mission field and we ran into those troubles, my first response was to resort to the things I had been taught in the MTC instead of turning away from them. And so I think that was one of the biggest ways that the MTC helped me prepare for the mission. And so I think if I was to give somebody a suggestion as to how to use the MTC to prepare for their mission field experience, I would say to learn everything and study everything and think about it in the context of being in the mission field, and really take it to heart and really take the time to develop their own testimony of it, to memorize it and to think about it, and to imagine in their minds how they would use it in the field, so that whenever they get there, they're already ready to do that, and they don't have to struggle with that decision and that resistance that comes from the difficulties in the mission.